to Mac School Prep TV. Today we're going to be covering Chapter 2 of our two-part series all about studying and acing midterms, finals, and AP exams. If you do not know, my name is Mackenzie Warren. I'm the founder of Mac School Prep, and I just want to go ahead and give you a friendly reminder now before we jump into the content to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell so that you can stay in the loop. Alrighty, no more delay. It's time. Let's get it. So let's just jump right into it. Because midterms, finals, and AP exams are all cumulative tests, my study strategies for the three of them are pretty much going to be the same, hence the reason I'm addressing them in the same video series and in this same video. My pro tip number one is do not feel intimidated by studying for these exams, because the bottom line is, if you've been truly committed to actively implementing the principles of Mac School Prep throughout the school year, you should have already learned all the course content that you're going to be tested over in your midterm, final, and AP exam. So to put it a different way, in order to be successful on these three different exams, you should only have to review your study resources in an effort to give yourself a little bit of a refresher on less recent material that's not at the forefront of your brain. My pro tip number 2 is the night before your midterm, your final, or your AP exam, you should definitely not, I repeat, definitely should not be cramming. The reason for this is because at that point, what you know, and what you don't know, you won't know. And besides, cramming is not something that fosters memorization or learning. So the night before the big test, you might as well relax, eat a nice big healthy dinner, and get lots of rest so that you can be rejuvenated and refreshed for the next day's tasks. Moving on, my pro tip number 3 is study for these exams by eating the elephant a little bit at a time. By talking to your school counselor about the testing schedule for midterms, finals, and AP exams, you're gonna have a better idea of how much time before each test you have available to actually go through your studying. And just like you've been creating a homework schedule using the PASA process, you're gonna go through those exact same steps so that you can create a study schedule for your midterms, finals, and AP exams. In short, you're gonna wanna use your planner to get organized, you're gonna wanna assess how many hours or days you're gonna need to spend studying for each test, and then you're gonna wanna divide and conquer by taking advantage of any free time you have to study so that you're not waiting until the last minute to do all of your studying in one giant sitting. Because just thinking about that makes me stressed out. And just a side note here, for more information on how the PASA process works and how you should go about managing your time, you're definitely going to want to check out or revisit my YouTube video series on both of those topics. Alrighty, pro tip number 4, baby, is do not forget to prioritize. This means plan your studying routine around the testing schedule and timeline of all of your exams. So obviously, you're going to want to study first for the exams that you have first, and you're also going to want to spend the most studying time on the exams that you're not feeling as confident about, and for the exams that cover a lot more heavy course content. And finally, pro tip number 5 is just because midterms, finals, and AP exams are bigger tests than the normal tests you take throughout the school year every few weeks, you should definitely not get thrown off by that. What I'm trying to tell you is that you're going to study for those bigger exams just like you've been studying for tests all along. Meaning, for one, there's no need for you to reread your textbook word for word to prepare. So in short, making sure that you ask questions over any material that you might be shaky on or struggling with, and also relying on your notes, flashcards, practice problems, and any other study resources should definitely suffice in ensuring your success on all your midterms, finals, and AP exams. Now, in an effort to be thorough, I just want to add that for a refresher on how to best study based on the type of learner you are, you should definitely go and check out or revisit my video series on learning and studying techniques. Alrighty, so out of transparency, some final things I want to make you aware of so that you are in the best position possible to ace your midterms, finals, and AP exams are some supplementary study resources that you definitely might find helpful and that you're definitely going to want to look into. The first thing I got for you is don't forget to check out the review videos and practice problems that are featured all over Khan Academy. And also, YouTube has some really great review videos as well, whether you're wanting maybe a crash course in history and science, or a refresher on how to approach certain problems in your math class. The second thing I have for you is that if you can rent purchase, or gain access in some way to AP review books by the Princeton Review, you can gain exposure to content summaries and practice problems for specific AP courses that you are taking. And so I just want to let you know, give you a heads up, that these review books can sometimes range anywhere from $10 to $50. And because I know that that can be super duper expensive, I would definitely recommend that you look into gaining access to these AP review books via book drives or even through your local public library. The third thing I have for you is that if you check out the links I put in the description below, you can read all about what you can expect to be tested over on each AP exam and about the structure and timing of each AP exam, which is always super helpful. And another thing is that if you explore some of the links I put in the description below, you can also see released AP exams by the College Board, which is always really great stuff. And the final thing I have for you is that when you're studying for your midterms, finals, and AP exams for your AP courses, you should definitely not hesitate to look up old AP exams by the College Board on your own by just doing a simple Google search that has these keywords. AP practice exam for insert course name. So AP practice exam for AP Calculus AB, you get the point. And what you're gonna wanna do once you've gone through with that Google search is download the PDFs that populate that have the URL beginning with securemediacollegeboard.org. And that's how you do it. And on that note, we have officially wrapped up our two-part series on studying and acing midterms, finals, and AP exams. Before I see you in the next video, I just want to give you a friendly reminder now to give this video a thumbs up if you didn't do it at the beginning, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and also hit the notification bell so that you don't miss a beat. And I will definitely be seeing you soon. Bye!